Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to another
Uh,
episode of the CKB podcast brought to you by Eagle Claw Fishing and Trocar Hooks and our good friends, Shields. Um,
heck
I am
yeah.
one of your hosts, Jimmy Straws, and to the right of me, that way, hey, I got it
Hello,
right.
hello. What's up? There you go.
Matt Flanagan, what's up?
Not much. I'm just trying to get this onto the group Facebook page. It was giving me an error message. Oh, it's
Oh,
still getting
you
a
just keep doing
technical
your
error.
technology.
Yeah,
Things
I'm
are
trying to
going
get
to
it
get
onto the
good
Facebook
tonight.
page. Heck yeah. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Come on, share the group. Let's go. You can do
We've
it.
got we've got some good special guests. No secret, it's Nick and Leslie.
Yeah.
Leslie, the two-time Colorado State qualifier, and Nick, a guy,
First and only two-timer.
yes, and Nick Wetherill, his first qualification, and no one who has ever had more second places than Nick Wetherill. He's got to
Yeah.
be up there with Aaron Martins.
Yep. He's I'm getting a jersey made for him and it just has a silver medal on it. That's
Oh
going to Nick's jersey.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
No, I wouldn't do that to him.
That's
All right, I
classic.
got us going on
Classic.
Facebook.
All right.
All
Excellent.
right, so they're both in the waiting room. So let's just go through some quick club business.
Yeah.
No actual club business really, other than the usual. Sign up. We've got 23, 24 people signed up. I know it's still early. People will get signed up. Sign up for Chatfield. That's what is that? 45 days to Chatfield. Let's fricking go.
Wow. Who's counting
Yeah,
though?
45 days. Not me. Yep. Team series. Get those teams
Yeah.
picked. We still don't have a lot of teams actually. I hope we get 10. Leslie and Eric will be a team for sure.
Yep.
I saw that Mark Lehman and Brian White are teaming up. That's going to be a dangerous
Nice.
team. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, get those teams signed up. But other than that, real quick before we bring in Nick and Leslie, I wanted to just, since we're talking about the national championship tonight, I wanted to go down all the local-ish ways or tournaments, qualifying tournaments where you could go to qualify for the 2026 championship. Nick and Leslie are fishing in the 2025 championship next week. Right. But the 2026 championship will be in October 26th, location TBD still, which is crazy. Yep. I can't believe they haven't announced it yet. Hopefully next week while they're in Knoxville. Yeah, hopefully they'll announce it while they're in Knoxville. But anyway, if you want to fish in the 2026 one in October, hopefully in Table Rock Lake, that's rumor has it that's a strong contender. But here are some of the local ways you could qualify. First on the list, and I would argue the best one, although I'm slightly biased, that would be the Colorado Nation qualifier, May 2nd at Pueblo Reservoir. That is, of course, that's our club. Yep. Then the following week for the Wyoming Kayak Bassmasters, that will be May 9th at Horsetooth Reservoir, opposite end of 25 from Pueblo. That's right up on the Wyoming border. Then May 17th, the following weekend, head down to Elephant Butte, New Mexico for the New Mexico qualifier. That's about 3.5 hours south of Pueblo, just to give you an idea of how far it is, if anybody's thinking of doing that. It's south of Albuquerque. So, yeah, May 17th, New Mexico, Elephant Butte. Let's see. Where'd I go? Sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to be looking at comments. I'm getting all distracted again. Where were we?
No, it's all good. And our neighbors to the east. I'm sure you can't forget our neighbors to the east, right?
That's coming. Yep. But I'm just going in date order here. So May 17th is New Mexico. Also May 17th, actually May 16th and 17th. Looks like they're doing a 2-day is Arizona at Roosevelt Lake. I put it on the list because they're a Western one, but that's like 11 hours from Pueblo. So that one's a haul. But
they're an open. That's an open event as well, right?
It's an open event.
There's no qualification.
Yep, I believe. I should double check that. I know for sure New Mexico is. Arizona, I think is, but I'm not 100%. Then June 6th at Jeffrey Reservoir, Nebraska. That's for the Nebraska qualifier. Again, another open, and that one's just right off of I-80, about halfway between McConaughey and Elwood. So that one's not far at all either.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
4 hours from Denver. Yeah, I'm planning on doing that one. And then last on the list, we got at the end of the year, September 19th, last chance, because then the championship is the next month. But we got Kansas at Milford Lake, which is out near Manhattan, Kansas, Fort Riley. It's about 3 hours west of Norton, to give you an idea. That's actually going to be MC Hammer's new home lake. When he gets back, he'll be moving to Fort Riley, and Milford is going to be like 5 minutes from him.
Wow.
And speaking of Hammer, let's give a shout out to Hammer and all our service members who are currently over in the Middle East, as Hammer is. They're in the middle of it right now. So give them your thoughts, your prayers, your voodoo,
Yes.
whatever you practice.
Yep.
Send them
Yep.
some good vibes over there, because they are in the middle of it. But we know they'll prevail. So we just wanted to send them our thoughts for sure.
So that's September 19th one or whatever it is at Milford.
September 19th is at Milford Lake in Kansas. That's one we should look at. I mean, it's kind of outside of our zone, sort of. It's about 6 hours, but that looks like a cool.
No, that's not horrible. That's not a horrible drive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like September, like after that qualifier, 2 weeks later, whoever wins that goes to the to be determined championship, right? So just letting everybody know, if you go to the Milford one, be prepared if you win to have some personal time ready, because in 2 weeks you're going to the championship. Might not even be worth driving home. You should just stay in Milford. You're halfway to Table Rock if that's where it's going to be.
Eric's saying it's going to be in Miami, so you probably pretty much have to leave straight from Milford, and by the time you leave, 2 weeks later, you should make it to Miami. I sure hope he's joking. He's got to be joking. They wouldn't do that to us. Steve wouldn't do that to us.
Yeah, there's nothing in Miami.
Yeah.
Where do you fish? There's no big fish lakes in Miami.
Evan's asking, what are the main lures you use at Chatfield? Evan, tune in a few weeks. We're going to do a Chatfield preview episode the week before the Chatfield event. So, but if you're talking right now, jerkbaits, A-rigs, what else? Lipless, jerkbait's always
anything
good.
That fits
Lipless.
that winter pattern, because remember, guys, fish move based on seasonal patterns and water temperature. So understanding fish movement and water temperature and how it affects them and where they're trying to go, if you can figure all that out, 90% of your work has been done. You just got to rifle through a bunch of baits.
Yep, but we will be doing a Chatfield preview episode in a few weeks, right before the first event. So. All right, that's club business, I guess. Eric's saying Chatfield has a snow frog bite. Does that mean you got to tie on a white frog, Eric? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Or drop shot. Drop shot frog works pretty good too.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I know. Eric's always giving out juice that's 100% true. No, he would never lie about something like that, especially not at Chatfield.
Right.
All right. Let's bring in Eric's much better, much prettier, much more accomplished on the local fishing scene. Let's bring in
Had to say.
Yes. Let's bring in the head of the Allee household, as Jimmy mentioned, the one and only two-time state champion. Let me get to my media assets page so I can do a quick applause. Yes, I got to get my applause sound effect ready. So here we go. Let's bring out the champ and her little nugget. This is Leslie Allee.
What's up, guys?
Hey. I saw you brought the nugget up right before I was about to put you on there.
That's Buddy.
Buddy, what's up?
Yeah.
I like it.
I thought you did some magic voodoo and you shrunk Eric.
Yeah, right.
It would take a lot of voodoo to shrink Eric that small.
Yeah.
A lot of voodoo.
That's funny.
I usually write out intros, looking up stuff. I completely forgot to write intros tonight, but anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's all right. Everybody knows the champ. So, and the other person everybody knows as well, because he's on just about every week. I'm not going to do his intro yet. I'm going to save that for later when we do an actual report, but let's bring him in, not as the weatherman, but as the second place finisher in the CKB Club Championship last year. As Jimmy said, Mr. Second Place. Let's bring him in. Nicky the Weatherman, Wetherill. What's up?
Hello.
Two-time second. Are you on mute still, Nick? You are. You are.
Of course
mute.
I am. I always
Of course
mute.
you are.
People don't want to hear me breathe.
Oh.
Second place in the house. Ooh.
Whoops.
Sorry, I like just got off of work. So
Wait a minute. Take that hat off again. Take your hat off again for a second there.
why, you just want to see that I'm bald?
What did you do? There you go.
I've been doing that
Aerodynamic.
for,
Sunglasses.
yeah, I've
He's
been doing that
aerodynamic. He's
for
trying to be quick.
like a year. I've been doing that. So,
Nice.
well,
What's
what'd
up,
you do to
guys?
Eric
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
What's that?
What'd you do to Eric?
Oh, where is
He's
he?
small and
Where
furry.
are you? Oh yeah, no. This is Buddy. He's the OG guinea pig. He's the number one. Yep.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
I'm so calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is. He's very good.
Nice. Right on.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Like a
maybe
small
I'll be
lucky.
lucky enough to hear a squeal from him. I love the sound of the guinea pig squeal. That
The
wait,
wheat. They
wait.
wheat,
Yeah.
wheat. Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. We used to have them.
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, if we're
So you
fishing
guys,
by each other and I hear that, that's gonna be like the college kid, like the hooty hoo. Like if you let out a guinea
Oh, yeah.
pig wail.
Wheat, wheat.
So you guys heard me list off the qualifiers there. You guys gonna, if assuming you don't win Colorado again, which is of course a very good chance for both of you since it is at Pueblo again, May 2nd. If you don't qualify through at Pueblo through Colorado, you gonna do any of the others? You think? I know I'm gonna keep going until I qualify. I'll go to all. What is there? I'll go to all 6 of them if I have to.
Well, there's Pueblo, and then we have Horsetooth as well, right?
Yep. Pueblo and
So there's
Horsetooth
2.
right here close by. Yep. Nebraska is pretty close. Nebraska's only about 4 hours away. Arizona, I probably wouldn't do Arizona.
Yeah.
No offense, Andrew and all the Arizona guys, but yeah, I don't think I'm making that drive. Kansas is the last chance. That's about a 6-hour drive. I would do that one. If I still haven't qualified by then, I would do that.
We're definitely doing the 2 here.
Yep.
Haven't really
Okay.
talked about other ones, but
Yeah.
For sure.
Right on. What about you, Nikki?
Oh yeah. I'll do the
Yeah.
2 in Colorado. I'll go to Kansas just to go to Kansas. Nebraska, I'll go, and then Elephant Butte is definitely not 3 hours south of Pueblo.
No. Oh, really? What? I could.
That's what you said in the beginning. Like it's about 3
Yeah.
hours south of Pueblo, and then you revamped it to Albuquerque. I want to say Elephant Butte's about an 8-hour drive.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. It's still
Yeah,
not terrible.
I think you're
though.
right. You're right. It is. It is. I don't
And
know
then
why
I probably
got-
won't do the Arizona one because
Yeah.
a 12-hour trip. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows in the end? Maybe I will.
Yeah. I guess it depends how much fun you have next week, right?
Yeah. I just packed my truck, which is why I'm like in work clothes and all that. It rained really bad here last night,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to put everything in wet.
Yeah.
right.
Well,
We're
yeah.
packing
Let's
everything
get.
tomorrow.
Yeah. You guys are
Right.
heading out Friday, right, Leslie?
We're leaving early Friday morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right on.
Nice.
So
Nick,
when are
you're
you
leaving
leaving?
right? Nick, you still leaving right after we're done here? Or are you gonna wait till the morning?
Right now I'm planning on waiting till the morning.
Okay.
However, if I can't sleep or anything, I mean, that's,
Get up and go.
I'll just jump in the car and go. What's up,
Yeah.
Ronnie?
You're not sleeping. I guarantee right now that you're not sleeping. It's not
I haven't
gonna
got
happen.
much sleep all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a very humbling event on Sunday too. Instead of like gaining a little confidence, it
Yeah.
did not give me confidence for sure. So
Nope. Yeah, he's referring to. I'll give myself a shameless plug here, but go watch my video over on my YouTube channel where
it was a good one.
Myself, Straws, and Nick went out for opening day at Quincy, and Straws got one, a 15-incher. Nick and I both skunked, and you know what? I got an aside now that you got me thinking about that and stewing on that again, skunking on opening day. So we're we're going into it thinking they haven't seen a lure in months. They're going to be going nuts, right? Then I was thinking about this today. Like, I wonder, this is just making excuses for why I skunked, but I wonder if all that commotion was too much for them, freaked them out. Like, all of a sudden they're hearing sonars, they're hearing rattling baits, they're hearing kayaks. What if they're like, what the hell is going on? Like, maybe that's why they were shut down. What's that? I don't know. It's that's just my excuse for skunking. So let's get through.
Well, there's definitely something to be said for that, because I was looking at forward-facing sonar a lot that day when we were out, just mainly playing around with it, retuning it in from sitting over the winter. And that was the most empty screen I've ever seen in my life. Like, I couldn't see, I don't know about you, Nick, you were running forward-facing that day. I didn't see much of anything moving around at all. I physically saw fish swimming more than I saw them on my graph.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I hooked one small 14-incher that hopped off, but I didn't. You guys were saying you were seeing some shallow. A couple other guys I talked to said they were seeing them shallow. I didn't see anything. So
I saw a lot of fish shallow. I mean, and when I say shallow, back in that backside where we were at Flanagan, I was seeing fish in some spots less than a foot.
Yeah. Eric said we were sitting on his tree. Of course, I'm sure he's got a spot there. Sharon, hey Sharon, pay attention to the weather.
Sharon.
Little snow on Friday here or Tennessee?
Excuse me.
What's Sharon talking about? Snow here or snow in Tennessee?
I think here Friday it's going to snow a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
Oh, but for your drive, I see what she's saying, because you're going to
drive out.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, we got a couple
people
people watching.
I
I saw
got you on a
Trev was
hat.
checking it out.
Have you
What's
looked
that?
at the weather, Nick, for the week?
I sure have.
Got
I got
your
my
rain
rain gear
gear?
packed. I got 2 sets.
Yeah, good. That's good. It's good to be a
Eric says
soggy
it's
one.
50.
Are they calling for rain? Are they calling for rain down there next week on you guys?
Yeah, and actually,
Not again, Leslie. Not again. The
I'm
rain
ready
again.
this time. I'm ready this time. It looks like I'm more worried about the wind on, I think it was Thursday. No, it was Wednesday, like 36-mile-an-hour gust. But I mean, that's a ways out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, that could
Jeez.
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
rain all during practice, and then it's supposed to it was like a little bit of rain. Wednesday, thunderstorms.
Yeah.
Thursday, thunderstorms. Friday, perfect.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it big enough, a big enough area where the wind only hits part of the lake and you can escape it, do you think, or is it covering the whole area?
There's a lot of like branches
Yeah.
that I think you could make your way off.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Look who's in the house. MC Hammer's in the house. Yep.
There he is.
Yep. Shout out Hammer. Be safe over there, brother. Like I said, everybody send your positive thoughts over there, because they're in the middle of it right now.
I wanted to give another one. I've got it written down on my notes. Shout out to MC Hammer. Stay dangerous, homeboy.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And then I saw a quick little note. Hammer says, "Go fish."
Yeah.
Like that's it. That was his message. Was go fish. When it's all weird, if fishing's what you like, go fish.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So this year they have a mandatory dinner for us. Did you see that?
I saw that.
I did.
Yeah.
We'll all have to meet
nice.
up and hang out. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah,
Is that
it's at the
mandatory?
Chattanooga. It's at the Chattanooga Whiskey Event Hall.
Yeah.
And it is mandatory. That's where they're doing the board inspections. And allegedly, there's an open bar, Leslie.
All right, we're gonna get everybody nice and drunk, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get everybody drunk.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm not drinking.
I don't need to drink. So,
Yeah.
let's get them drunk.
Yeah, exactly.
What night is that?
That's
Tuesday.
Yep.
Tuesday. Okay. All right.
10th.
And it's at 5:00.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Heck yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we have to be off the water at 3 Tuesday.
That's right.
I think that's when it ends. So Yeah, that's kind of neat that they're doing that. Because when I went, they did not do that. It was just a line outside.
Yeah.
It almost kind of looked like a library or something, and then we just did our boards and left. That was
Yeah,
it.
when I went, there wasn't anything like that. They did have a big sort of event hall, and they had the trophies set up and stuff like that. But there was no dinner or anything. They did have they did have a sort of meet and greet at a bar. It wasn't a mandatory. It wasn't a dinner. It wasn't open bar, but they just had a meet and greet for people.
Yeah.
I met Christine, Drew Gregory, Guillermo. Met a few people there. It was pretty cool. So definitely you'll have a good time at it for sure.
They're not signed up yet.
Oh, I was looking at that. There's let me share this over here.
Yeah.
There is only 99 people currently signed up. That
Yeah.
is not that's not a lot for that event.
Well, I mean, the deadline's the 8th, so they still got 4 days.
Yeah.
So
I
kayakers,
thought it was the 5th.
yeah, and kayak guys, they'll
Yep.
they'll wait until they got about 17 minutes left and sign up.
Well, there's Christine. Christine signed up.
Oh,
There's
she
Stony.
did.
There's our boy Stony. There's Drew.
Yep.
Drew's there. Yeah. So
Okay.
you got some freaking
Kenny
hammers
Hood,
out there.
There's the boy, 39.
Yeah,
Kenny Hood.
But look who's still in first place. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Yeah, I think
still
I'm in 90.
first
I think
place.
I'm in like 97th.
Are you? Let's
I'm
find
just
you.
feeling it, man. I'm just feeling it. Yeah.
94th. That's my lucky number. 1994 is my luck. That's when the
There you
Rangers
go.
won the Stanley Cup. So that's my lucky number.
There you go.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was
So
when you
for
were
anybody
born or
that's
something.
watching, Leslie went to this once before. She qualified
Yep.
singly on her own. She got thrown in the fire. She's like, "Oh, I'm representing Colorado. I'm driving across the country alone." But of course, Eric went with her, but she had nobody else with her. How much more comfortable now, Leslie, are you knowing what to expect going in and what to expect just mentally to prepare yourself? Not only that, you're going back to the same place that you visited last time. So this has got to be way better for you.
It's just, can you guys hear me? My
Yep.
earphones aren't very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can.
The last time I went, it was just kind of like sorry, my dog's in here as well. It was a surprise to me, this time I'm very confident in what I'm doing. I can't believe I'm going back to the same. I honestly never thought I would be going back to Chickamauga. I really didn't.
Are you glad about that? Do you feel, does it give you any extra confidence, or would you rather see somewhere new?
I feel like it gives me a little leeway as far as you know what I mean? I drove around it. I kind of know what to expect or whatever. And I've always said this: when you lose, you win. Like when you lose, you learn so much. And so everything I did downloaded last time as to what not to do or what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of setting up very similar to the same time we were there last time, and I made note of everything. So
that's what I was going to say. That was one of my questions I had written down. Is what, do you plan on doing anything different, or is there anything you did or didn't do last time that you regret? So that's kind of similar question to what Jimmy asked. But
well, last time I didn't have a motor. I was just starting. I was really kind of a rookie, So I didn't have a motor. It's 60 miles long, so it was like, well, kind of stuck here. I think I launched and loaded the first day 6 times. So I would have Eric pull I had Eric pull the truck up. We tried our best. I didn't really have pre-fishing time the last time as well. So when we got there, we chose to, instead of launching, we drove and just eyeballed everything, if that makes sense. Because there's so many places and spots, and they're all different. So we just said, let's start here and go. And I would get in the water, and if I didn't have anything happening within an hour or so, I would get a hold of Eric. We would pull the truck up, I would load up, and we would head to the next launch point. And it just was all day rain, freezing cold. I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have a motor or anything. Otherwise, I would have just stayed in the water and moved. It was definitely a huge learning lesson. And by the end of the day, I had almost skunked that day, I remember, and I finally caught, a fish. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to win it, but at least I'm not last.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That surprises me because what I do know about your style is you're more about taking it easy, slowing down, feeling the vibe. The fact that you I could never do that personally. I couldn't. I'm just thinking. I would think of all the fishing time I'm losing. So I'm really surprised that you would relaunch that many times rather than just.
Yeah. So like, it was very overwhelming. Like I said, I didn't get to really do much but sightsee, and it was like almost like that first day was me figuring everything out. So it's kind of bittersweet that I get to go back.
Yeah.
Because I remember everything that we did. I have my little motor now, it's not the fastest, but it'll get me to and from. And very confident as far as where to be and what to do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Craig is asking if you have FFS. You don't, do you?
Or
are you taking Eric's?
I have the ability to have it. I'm going to choose not to have it at this.
Smart.
If you're not comfortable, if you're not fully comfortable with it, I wouldn't.
Well, we fish a lot with it on our boat. I would be very comfortable with it. I just choose not to use it.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like it isolates me.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
And last time you only had Chickamauga, right? No Nickajack last time.
It would. Yeah. I don't even. I honestly, when they said that, I'm like, I don't know. It's just that's so much. There's so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you gonna try Nickajack at all, or just stick to what you know?
Luckily, we're gonna be there a few days ahead of time, so I'm definitely gonna at least check it out. You know what I mean? Why not? I mean, this is like a bucket list kind of play. I gotta go check it out. You know?
Be careful on Nickajack that weekend, Leslie. They just pulled a 15.75 out of Nickajack. That place is going to be a absolute zoo.
Eric and I just had the biggest conversation about them killing that fish.
Yeah,
we did.
He killed it.
Oh no.
It's a potential record. So unfortunately, it's dead.
We had a long talk, didn't we? About if I were, I wouldn't kill it. I would get my picture.
I don't know if I'd have been able to.
But
we talked about that with Kenny
argument. Yeah, he's like, those big fish, when you catch them, sometimes they don't make it anyway. So I don't know.
Is Texas like the only state where you don't have to kill them to get like a share lunker or something like that? It seems like
it's either Arkansas or Alabama kind of joined that bandwagon. I want to say it's Arkansas. And they basically are mimicking.
Eric says he would have bonked it. Of course
he would not. He's
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he would have.
He's full of shit.
I would have been like, "Oh, look at that!" And he went bonk right in front of me.
If it wasn't in Colorado, maybe he would probably love to be a Colorado guy holding a Tennessee record. So I could see that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So
Nickajack's probably going to be super duper the first weekend after a record.
Are you going to look at it at all? Are you going to look at it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
go see all the animals.
I don't have spot lock. You know what I mean? So it's like a river.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I'll look at it.
Again, I know you guys are in the information period, but this is public information. I'm sure you guys have all seen this too, but there's been a couple recent, elite level, BPT level events, one on the Nickajack Dam too. So that's, but that's probably because everybody knows that it's probably going to be a community hole, I'm sure. So,
yep.
Right. We've all been watching it.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh, come on. Do it in the ear ring in the left
Yeah.
ear. I know you have that, Eric. Don't try it.
Yeah.
So all right. So Nikki, what about you? What kind of prep you doing? Leslie's been there. She's been there, done that. She's a seasoned veteran. You're the rookie in this deal.
Yeah,
what kind of prep
I would also agree with that 100%. I did baits last night again for the third time. Actually, I removed a considerable amount, so that's actually good.
I was going to say, I've seen how much you're bringing. It might be a little much. It's what we talked about with Eric a couple of weeks ago. The analysis paralysis, or the
and I get that a lot. Like I mean, I can assure you, I have done all the ups and downs. It's going to be great time of year they're all going to laugh at you. I've had every emotion on it.
Yeah.
Yep, it was Arkansas. Hell yeah.
Colorado 10-pounder. You've been gone too long, Collins. I don't think you've been gone too long, bro. There's no Colorado 10-pounders.
Start setting up protein feeders.
Actually, that's not true. I shouldn't. That's not true. There are somewhere. And Eric and Leslie probably know where they are. I don't, but we got them somewhere, I'm sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I've done tons of map study. I've done tons of I've been looking at the weather, probably a month out. I started looking at just the daily trends to see what's going on. And I have absolutely no idea how it's going to play out. I did set up a different motor as well with foot steering. And I don't know if I can tell my plan for practice, but I'm going to move a lot. I'm going to roll. And then also another reminder, Leslie and I are in the information thing. So in the comments, please don't do anything crazy.
If you've been there, no specifics. So. Arledge saying glide bait and a jackhammer, that's no
surprise with Arledge.
But if Johnny Wagenka is watching and in the comments, don't say anything, Johnny, because Johnny actually lives out there now and fishes. So something like that, keep to yourself.
And shout out to Johnny. I hope I get
shout out Johnny. Yeah, that'd be cool if you ran into Johnny out there.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I changed it up. Also, is with Eric's comment there. Was I had a bunch of this would be fun. I took a lot of that out. And I just went with my core staple. I'm not going to try and learn anything super new out there. I'm going to go with what I know catches fish for me, and I'm going to try those things, and then we'll figure it out after that. But I plan on checking Nickajack. I definitely plan on checking a lot of spots in Chick, and I'm going to roll my dice and live with my decision. Because that place is so big, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do it in the 4 or 5 days that I'm gonna be fishing. So it's too big. I'm gonna pick a section and I'm gonna call that my lake, and I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna be like, what in the world? This is like the land of lake. You know what I mean? It's just like
I've never fished in Tennessee ever, so it's going to be all new for me.
Like Leslie was saying.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say they're coves that go off to the side of the main are the size of Horsetooth, right? Like they're
9
they're not long. They're not coves. They're like a tree branch. It's just it goes way off. I mean, it's like it's a lake off the lake.
Craig's asking if they have smallies and large. Yes, Craig, they have all three. They
got spots too.
Yep, they got all three.
Yeah.
They like all kinds of music, country and western.
I think we're all staying in different areas as well.
Old Blues Brothers quote. Sorry, you're too young for that. Yes, Leslie, you wouldn't know that one.
Blues Brothers? Oh, I'm 79. I'm not that young.
Yeah. Okay. All
Pushing
right.
50. Yeah.
Yes. All right. What's Eric saying? There's really bass that way. Just
Huh?
yeah.
Right? I mean,
That dude.
yeah, it's not hard. I
Yeah.
mean, once we all figure it out, and this is no secret. I'm not giving any information on this. This is seasonal patterns, time of year, and water temperature. Like that is your answer to where you're gonna find it. And that's not for an information for you guys. That's just general information as all bass fishermen around the country and around the world, understanding fish movements, migration patterns, where they are in the winter versus the summer, where they're going from winter to summer to winter, right? Understanding all that really narrows down and takes a giant body of water like Nickajack or Chick, and it really, you can eliminate half of a lake based on a seasonal pattern a lot of times. So
Yeah.
with that type of information, now you just got to rifle through a bunch of bait. So go there, guys. I know Leslie's going to enjoy the experience a lot more. Nick, you're going to be so overwhelmed with the whole experience, but just enjoy it. You know, we can't forget we got Kenny Hood going with you guys, and we are tagging along. We've been including Mitch Nelson, who is the Wyoming champion, along with that. So Mitch is in the mix too. So I hope all four of you really get together and work together and share the information that you're allowed to amongst each other, because you're all in the tournament, and go get this. And like someone said in the comments, no matter what the outcome is, know that we are behind you 100% and we're cheering you on no matter what. We're just happy you all made it there, because someone's going to go, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any of us have the opportunity to win, Nick. Like, you know, it's like here when we, you know, you can win first place at Pueblo and then go back out there the next weekend and not find one. Like the last time I went, it felt like there was a cool guy club there. I'm not gonna lie. They have the people that fish there all the time and they know it and so on and so forth. But if you put that aside and just focus on what you're good at, and like Google map it, figure out where your strengths are, and just go get it, because if they're there, you're going to get them.
Did Eric decide if he's going to go meet some of the good old boy club on that first weekend?
Eric?
Yeah.
Eric, are you going to go meet anybody out there?
On that first weekend? They're having
you know,
a little...
he's my caddy, right?
No, I'm aware, but him and I had talked, and there's a little local derb going on that first weekend.
Oh yeah.
I know if Eric was going to go try and do something.
He's going to go fish. He is going to go fish. I don't know where, but he's going to go fish.
Is he bringing his kayak?
Is he going to jump in that dirt?
No.
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely. Nice. You know what he said? You know, I don't want it to look bad on you and so on and so forth. I have integrity. I don't worry about stuff like that. He's not going to be next to me. We don't fish the same. Even if he did, I wouldn't do what he said anyway.
Yeah. No.
Spoken like a true wife.
This is like bucket list lakes. He needs to go fish. You know what I mean? Obviously, he won't on the tournament days. He's not going to go fish on tournament days.
Did he bring his kayak last time too?
No.
He didn't? Okay.
No.
So he's
literally
never really...
drove there, did the tournament, and left. It was rough.
I think he stood on. I heard he's just stood on the ramps and cried or something. I don't know. That's what I heard.
Well, there's got to be
cool too, because that means we've got at least 4 Hobie PA 14 180s. I know I'm bringing an extra drive and a bunch of parts.
He's also
Kenny will have a bunch too,
well.
and I don't know what Mitch runs. So yeah, we'll have extra parts for days if anything goes bad. So.
Well, I think he wants to get some photos. He wants to, and not only that, like you said, if something happens, we'll have the other, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. I don't see a conflict of interest in it. So.
Good.
No, I don't
even if Eric doesn't go on, I mean, look at all this stuff. That's probably part of the lake. Oh, no, there's a red thing there.
Yeah, look at that branch. It's just
there's
like
this little thing here. I mean, there's just so much water around there. He could definitely do some fishing without.
Look at all that. My goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then
that's why I switched it off of satellite just so you could. When you look at satellite, it doesn't look like much, but then when you switch it to that and you see all the blue, you're like, oh my god! So much more water than we do.
Anybody. It's so big. I think we're all staying in different places as well. I think we all kind of talked about it. How do you know where to stay in, new land? You just vibe it out, pray about it, and pick a spot.
Yeah,
I just went for someplace central. I was like, cool, that place is kind of central of the lake, and it was a really good deal. I was like, and in the title it says 3 minutes from Chickamauga Lake. I was like, done, verbo complete.
Well, yeah, that's what the
right
way
here.
we did
I bet there's 7 pounders in this little thing right there. So just tell Eric to go hang out in one of those.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he'll find his way.
Yeah, he'll find water. He'll sniff it out. Yep.
Yeah.
It's Collins saying.
Imagine.
Eric's like a golf cart girl. Yeah. That's. I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Hammer.
Here we go. He's gonna. Why do you guys have to keep? Here we go. Just egging him on, huh?
Both lakes then share info.
No.
Can you fish both lakes then share info?
Can't share info.
No, they're pretty big. They're pretty big on the info thing. That'll be I know when I went to Havasu this year, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
What does it say?
But amongst anglers, you guys can't even share, Leslie to Nick can't share information?
In person, with another competitor, and on the water. But you can't do any, I wouldn't be able to text her and be like, man, you know what you should do? That is illegal. But if we're in person and we're competing together, we can talk the way I saw the rules. I'm going to reread them again while I'm down there to make sure that I don't screw any of them up. But I know in Havasu, that was it. And on the water, you can be like, yeah, dude, they're hitting this. You can talk to any of the competitors, but they have to be a competitor in the event.
Right. Oh, I got you.
That's the way I read the rule. Definitely read the rule for yourself. I'm going to reread it again. There also may be very specific and particular rules for the championship that aren't in the regular season rules.
Right.
Eric, I found your spot where you can go hang out while they're fishing. There you go. Eric's going to go hang out at Suck Point.
Go right over there to Suck Point.
Jesus. Wow.
That's your spot for the week, Eric.
That could mean a lot of things.
Don't ask what goes on at Suck Point. And,
I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
Everybody just egging him on.
That's what we do.
Oh, yeah. Eric has a real cute outfit.
Well, I'm sure. I can only imagine.
God, I hope I don't see it.
Anthony's in the house. Our New Mexico brother, Anthony Barrera, is in the house. He's saying correct. I'm guessing he's talking about the information rules we were just talking about. Yeah. Yep. And Eric says he's already very familiar with Suck Point, I guess from last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what you got a question, Jimmy? I got a couple here, but you hop in. What do you got?
No, I don't really have anything. I'm just still pondering the whole thought of the off limits with rules and this and that. And it just drives me crazy just because I know in my heart that the good old boys on the TVA down there are talking to their buddies who are on there. It's happening. I'm not accusing anybody, but it's happening. I've fished a lot of national tournaments. I've pulled into coves where there's two guys sitting in front of the cove while someone in 8th place is sitting in the back of the cove. You're not telling me they're not protecting that area for someone going in. All these little things, it's like NASCAR. You don't read the rules to know what you can do. You read the rules to know what you can get away with.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is in fishing, because you have to have every advantage to be the best you can be, especially against a list of anglers that these guys are competing against. So, like Leslie said, win it with integrity, win it fair, and do it your way. And whether you win or lose, or you come in last place, if you did it your way, you won. That's as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to win that has an asterisk on it. Even with Norton, with that fish that got DQ'd, I was like, man, that was going to be an asterisk to me. But I did look that up. It does say that. So multi-day events, if everybody's still in, you can solicit information from them. On the water, verbal communication between competitors is allowed. Verbal communication after lines out is also permitted, but subject to the restrictions outlined in 4D, which means if somebody's out of it, you can't do it. And then there's no electronic communication at all.
Right.
And
Okay.
Eric
So
actually,
I didn't misspeak. I looked that up straight from the rules on the championship page.
Eric actually stole my next question. I literally have Eric says, "What is success for you in this event?" My next question was, "What's your goal for this event? / what finish or outcome will you be happy with?" Just not skunking or top
Go ahead,
20,
Nick.
top 50.
Are you sure?
What's your version?
I was gonna let ladies first hit it.
What's your version of success, or what's your goal here going in? I mean, your goal is to just do good, I'm sure, or win it. Your goal is to win it, I'm sure. But what's your version of this success?
Well, I'm going to pack 2 dresses because I want first place. So I'm going to walk on the stage, hopefully, and bring something home. So that's my goal this time. I'm feeling really optimistic, full of love and joy. I feel really good about it. So
Heck yeah. Oh, look at this.
that's my plan.
Collins, me, and Eric were all in the same exact wavelength. He had the same exact question.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I want to win. I'm going to win.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nick, you going to win or you going to not skunk?
I mean, well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, first and foremost, this was a like a goal in my fishing, journey. I hate it when people say that crap, but no. And once I found out that this tournament existed, I signed up for CKB and I fished every single event trying to make it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to happen this quick. I'm super happy and I feel lucky, blessed, whatever, that it happened. But I'm going to win. I didn't get all dressed up for nothing. But also, if I am going to take second place, I hope it's to one of the Colorado pimps or the pimpette. So like that's it. But also I hope everybody has a good time. I really do. And for me, success will be measured in if I don't sink my kayak from pure rage.
Yeah.
Right.
Like just have a bad day and just pull it out and right into the bottom and just let it go down. Like I hope that doesn't happen, but ultimately, I'm going to win. I have a competitive side in me, and if I'm not going to win, why am I even doing it? I could just go there and fun fish.
Yeah. Well, do that too. If you have a bad day on, and this is just me, maybe you guys might be built different. You might have or I know you have a little bit more competitive edge, but for me, it's like, even if you have a bad day and it's a 2-day event, I still want to finish as high as I can, even if it's 99th as opposed to 120th. I still want to finish as high as I possibly can. So that's why I'm going to finish, even if I'm down, like, oh man, this sucks. I would never drive home after day one if I skunked on day one. Just fish to the final buzzer and just, just get up there as high as you can. It always feels good to move up a couple spaces, even if it is in the 90s or 80s, so that would be my
well, and if you didn't see Collins's last video, that's literally exactly what he did. He took second place overall day 2, just slammed him. Like, I mean, and it's easy to spin out when you're having a bad day. And I'm just, I'm with Leslie. I'm going to win. I want to win.
That 2-day event is all about consistency. I mean, because getting those 5, trying to get them, as many inches as you can, and then doing that same thing the second day, because someone can get a huge bag the first day, spin out the second day, and get nothing.
Yep.
You know, so it's all about
Well,
finding them, catching them, and being consistent. So
well, and I'll not to I haven't seen Paul Roth watching, so Paul, don't take this the wrong way. I don't mean to rub it in, but after day one of CKFC Pueblo Championship, we all kind of assumed Paul had it in the bag, right? And then Paul took a shit on day two and left the door open, and Chen walked right on through. So you never know what's going to happen on day two. You know, that's Hammer. There's Hammer saying the same thing. Don't leave early. Learn from it. Yeah, just anything can happen day two.
I can assure you, day two, I will not be leaving if it goes bad.
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't leave this one, but like even like Pueblo, if we had a 2-day and I skunked on day one, I would still I'd want to get up as high as I possibly could in the standings.
Yep.
You know, even if there's no AOY points, if it's the last, you know, I don't know. That's just me. I like moving up as much as I can. So.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you guys have already won because you've made it there, right? That's the part. So so don't worry about that. And I know it's hard because I've done, you know, the Hobie Bass Open Series, and I went to their TOC, and that is pressure that I've never felt, even in the boat world, doing state qualifiers and everything else. The pressure that you feel, that you put it on yourself more than anything else, because you also know that everybody in Colorado is watching and everybody is rooting for you, and you don't want to let those people down. But don't even worry about that. Go out there and have fun. The universe has the vibe. It's already been written who's going to win this thing. Somebody knows right now in the universe. It's been told who's going to win. We just don't know who it is. And when it's your time, it's your time. Go out there, have fun, be positive, and let the chips fall where they will. I mean, if it's your time, you can't lose when it's your time to win.
No,
it's just
I
the
way. I didn't know Strohs was such a hippie. Jeez.
Yeah, a little philosophy out of him.
Yeah, I gotta absorb something positive, because other than that, I'll just go around murdering everybody I see. I'm so
what's up, Organic, our Kansas viewer? So,
yeah. I saw Trev was in here watching a little bit. Partner.
He's gonna have to fish with us so we can talk to that guy.
Yeah, I hope we see him at Norton or Cedar Bluff, or hell, come out to Colorado, do one of the Colorado events. Yeah,
right.
He is there every week. It's awesome. Oh, what else do we got? Well, this is kind of a silly question, I guess. But is there anyone you're hoping to meet, like either at the expo, you know, KVD, Bill Dance level, or any of the kayakers you're hoping to meet? Famous, quote unquote, famous kayakers, Drew, Christine. You know, we've got a few semi-celebrities at our level too. Is there anybody you're looking to meet or see at the expo or on the water? Or have you not even thought about that? Like I said, it's a silly question. I realize that. Maybe you're probably not even thinking about that yet. But
no, there's a bunch of. I mean, I definitely would love to run into KVD. I'm from the Kalamazoo area, so like, and some of the kayak guys, and ultimately, it's not like the big ones. I'm more looking like maybe like Bailey, or like some of the guys that I watch on YouTube. Like, you know, just. I think that's super cool. I consume a lot of their content, just like I do with yours. Them lights, dude. That thing is.
Don't make me change colors, man. Don't make me change colors.
Hey, go ahead and hit him with the racetrack, Straws. Go ahead and hit him with it. Show him what's up. Give him a little. Give him a little.
Give him a rainbow.
A little flicker.
But yeah, I mean, so some of them.
Have you been in contact with Stoney at all? You got to hook up.
I have not. No. I hit him up on
Stoney.
Facebook and was like, "Hey, man, I'll see you there." And he was like, "Yep." So I'm hopefully I get to run into Stoney. I like that guy. He's funny.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's the best. He's awesome. He'll probably be with Lance Burris, I would guess. Lance is a good guy too. What were you saying, Leslie? Sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. I haven't met Steve Owen. I want to meet him in person.
Yep.
Obviously, will this time. And then, you know, just. It just naturally is a male-dominated sport, and it looks like it's just Christine and I so far. So, I mean, I'll high five her or whatever, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I see her or whatever, but
you have to stand on your tiptoes. She's a tall drink of water. You have to stand up.
Yeah, I'm like 5'2". She's like 6 foot.
Yeah.
So that's okay. I'm so blessed to have met pros because of Eric.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about it is they're just fishermen.
Yeah.
I mean, they just live it, you know. They've been blessed to do it for a living.
Yeah.
How many spots from last time did you catch fish from? Do you still visit those spots? How far from launch point do you fish in miles? Let's see, how many spots from last time did you catch fish from? At Chickamauga, I'm assuming?
I'm assuming, yeah, I think so.
Craig, are you talking about Chickamauga?
Yeah.
Or like these lakes? Tell me what lake you're talking about.
Yeah, because she hasn't visited those Chickamauga spots since last time, I'm sure. But
yeah, no. We do a 2-day drive. Are you going straight through, Nick?
There's no telling. I don't ever. I mean, I'm a planner for the most part, but I hate driving. I'm not like yay, we're on a road trip. Let's stop and see the biggest ball of string. I'm more, and if you're like that, I think that's awesome.
I am.
I'm not. For some reason, when I start moving, I'm like, I want to get to my destination and be done.
Same.
I will start taking Dayquil and stay up. Like I've seen you do it. So, dude, if you get tired on a drive and you still got to go, a couple Dayquil, man.
Really? Is Dayquil?
Oh, dude, it's money. It's money.
Oh,
I didn't realize Dayquil was a stimulant.
Yeah.
No, it gives you a little boost. It's not. It just gives you a little boost of energy.
Green tea, man. Do some.
I did it.
Fluids.
I was sick one time and I had to drive to Michigan, and so I had Dayquil and stuff. So I didn't want to be sick. So I was just taking Dayquil, and then I just ended up not stopping. And my son woke up like 20 some hours in. He was like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, we're like an hour from being there." He's like, "What?" So just I get very fixated, and I sometimes don't have an off button when I get that way. I don't know if it's good or bad character trait, but it just is what it is. So I will blast through.
Eric and I do not see well in the dark. We would go probably straight. We would probably find a rest spot, nap, and then get back up and go, but we can't see. It's terrifying. Yeah, it's bad. Both of us are just like Mr. Magoo at night. We can't see anything. So we're going to stop in Kansas City, Missouri, and then head that way and be there. Yeah, we just can't see.
Nice.
That's the only thing. So.
Yeah, when we first moved to Colorado, Sharon and I, back in 96 or whatever, Sharon comes from a big family, and I told her, hey, when we move out here, if you want to go back home at any point, homesick to see family, just say the word, I'm self-employed, we'll take some time, we'll go back. Because Sharon won't fly, right? So she won't get and fly back home. And this home is New York for us. I'll bet you in the first 5 years, I'm not even going to say 5 years, in 3 years, we must have drove back 4 times a year to New York from Colorado.
Oh, boy.
And I remember driving straight through, and believe it or not, Sharon's more of a lead foot than I am, but we would drive straight through at night. And when I was getting sleepy, they used to, I think they still have it. It's no dose, right? It's like caffeine
like
pill.
Caffeine.
And then they have a soda called Jolt, Jolt, and it had a lightning bolt on it. Yeah. And I would stop and I would eat no dose and drink Jolt soda to get myself to start, like, to the point where like the top of my head was tingling from just like, and you'd finally get to New York and you'd think you'd be exhausted. And I was wired, like I could have kept driving and driving, but yeah, not recommended to do that.
No.
And also, I probably shouldn't have said that because Ronnie's my insurance guy. So,
thanks, Ronnie.
No,
Ronnie, I'm driving safe, homie. But
No,
yeah,
that's
thank you for the good vibes, dude.
that's other Ron. I think that's Solberg.
Oh, that's that Solberg?
I believe so. I think that's Ron Solberg.
Oh yeah, I think Ronnie's Brown Angler or something like that is what Ronnie's handle is. But if you are listening, Ronnie, don't worry, I'm going to drive safe and everything's going to be legal.
Yeah. You guys never heard of coffee? Fucking Dayquil and Jolt. You got just coffee,
I don't
guys.
drink coffee.
Coffee will make you stop at every rest stop to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
either pick bathroom, which way you're going, one or two, right? Like
in my case, Hammer can tell you. In my case, not even a bathroom. When we drove to Missouri for the Eco 250, I was like, all right, I need to stop at the next stop. And then about 5 minutes later, I was like, you know what? Can you just pull over to the side of the road real quick?
Pull over, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
But yeah, if I don't drive all the way through, it'll be a just find a little duck off, take a couple hour nap, get it going.
Yeah, that's how I usually do it. I'll just find a Love's or something, a trucker stop. Those are usually pretty safe. They're well lit and all that, and there's always people sleeping in those. So I feel pretty safe at most truck stops. I'll usually just find a Love's and pull over for a few hours. Used to be able to just hop in the back of the van, but sadly,
if I was traveling with sweet Eric, I'd have to go ahead and get a hotel as well, though.
Well,
he needs it. He likes his comfort.
Yeah,
I can guess.
Sugar face.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, geez, what else? I don't know what else we can talk about here. I ran out of my questions.
I got mine.
Here's one thing I would like to say. I don't know how much social media you guys do, but once again, we've talked about it before, and I'm going to say it again. Please post up on the CKB Facebook page. I know you're down there for business, and we understand that. But if you get some time, give us some snapshots, give us a quick live here and there, or jump on. We'd love to all hear and follow. This club was created for this exact opportunity. Take advantage of it and share it with us. We were excited for all your journeys. This isn't just for you two. This is for Mitch and for Kenny as well. Share. Let us know how it's going. We'd love to tune in.
That is one more thing I have note of, though, is that we will have another bonus off week episode next week. Usually we go every other week, but Straws and I are gonna go live next week, same time, Wednesday at 6. Because we'll have the day one results by then. So if it's just Straws and I, that's fine. We'll just go over, we'll look down the results, maybe look at some pictures on Tourney X, Facebook, whatever, and just give an update. But I will send the link to you guys, to Kenny and Mitch, to Eric. If you want to jump on. If you don't, no problem at all. If, like Eric said, you don't want to talk to a pitcher who's pitching a no-hitter, but if you don't mind talking, of course, you can't get into specifics, but feel free to drop on. If not, we'll just go over the results and we'll give a quick update for everybody. And hopefully be looking at.
Can you repeat Craig's question so I can answer it?
There's about 3 questions in one, but I
can't see it. How many spots from the last time did you catch fish from? Well, I mean, the first, like I said, Craig, I launched 6 and loaded 6 times the first day. I finally found a spot that I fished, and I caught 1 fish there the first day. And then, do you still visit those spots? I will be revisiting. How far from launch point do you fish in miles? If anybody knows me, you all launch and take off, and I tend to stay right where I launched. So,
yeah.
I mean, most places. I mean, that's just my style, I'm not saying in this tournament I'm going to do that, but that's usually miles. No miles.
Trev's got the Colombian Dayquil. Trev's got that good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's that treble maker guy. I'm telling you right now, you got to watch those treble maker. That team is a bunch of crazy guys.
How many?
That's crazy. Try Walmart melatonin.
That's
a real ride.
Fans are everywhere.
Well, Collins at I think it was at
he got one at Quincy.
Yeah, Collins at 10 killer, I think. Somebody asked Collins, "Are you MC Hammer from Matt Flanagan's videos?" I think it was 10 killer. One of the out of town ones he was at. He got
Nice.
recognized from my videos. It was pretty crazy.
From Matt Flanagan's videos.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh,
Have you guys been talking with Mitch from Wyoming a lot? Like I know we have a side chat going, but is he been he's pretty quiet, but have you guys been talking with him, getting game plans together?
Well, yeah. He doesn't talk much. He told us where he was staying and stuff, but that's about it. I mean, he's kind of keeping to himself, I think.
That's about it for me too. But also, I mean, if I was in that scenario where I was going essentially with some people that I didn't really know, I would probably be the same way. I'm a little standoffish at first. So
yeah, same.
Hopefully,
right,
we can all sit at the dinner together. And hang out.
You should definitely try to do that.
Yeah, if I see him, I'll definitely be like, hey, if you're not sitting with anybody, man, come on. Like I'll grab. He'll be my date.
Yeah, he'll be
perfect. Unless he's bringing,
great.
I don't know. He might be bringing a wife or something. I have no clue. So
yeah, I don't know either. I know Kenny's bringing his wife.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this real quick then, since we're both out of questions. Let's do this. All right, Nick. You didn't think you were going to get away without it, did you?
No. Breaking news,
right.
everyone. Breaking news.
What's the forecast? Let's go.
I don't know what the forecast looks like here. I've been solely focused on Tennessee.
That's all right. That's
for this next week. But yeah, again, it looks like rain, but it's supposed to also be warm. So I hope that's going to play out. As far as the rest of it, that guy that did catch that fish on Nickajack, it was a 15.75 pounder. Don't say that. You get out good content, Collins.
Yes, he does.
He caught it on the 28th, so last Saturday, and his name was Darren Nunley, and he did catch it on Flanagan's favorite. He was guided by a guy named Hensley Powell.
He was guided? Oh, it doesn't.
Yep.
That's bullshit. I mean, no offense, but yeah, that's bullshit.
Here's the most Tennessee thing about it. And I don't know much about Tennessee, and a lot of my my cousins moved down there. And so I have family that are there now. Shout out to all the Elwells and whatever all your new last names are, girls. Jessica, Kathleen, Lauren, all you guys. Shout out to you guys. Maybe I'll see you. But they took it to a Save-A-Lot because, and I don't know how true it is, but I read it in one of the stories. That was the last scale that the DNR dude knew that was certified. Was it like a Save-A-Lot? Like, I just think that's great that he took it to a Save-A-Lot. I wish he would have stayed alive, kind of like Damian Towles did. But I think Damian kind of did the same thing where he kind of like took it to a store that he knew had a certified scale and was like, take that. But then he went and threw it back in the lake.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the way to do it.
And I don't have any lures out. They're
no bait of the week. Bait of the week is your deal. You made that up.
I know. I came up with it. Do I got a bait around here? There's got to be something.
So he's making up the bait of the week. It's really not a bait of the week. He's just searching for anything that he can find and throwing up some BS. Going,
that's what it is. There's just so much fishing crap around here that there's normally something.
Yeah.
The bait of the week.
If you had the beard, you could pull the beard hair out and go wrap this around the jig and
hair jig.
Your bait of the week.
Organic, yes, they had to. Colorado's the same way. You basically have to kill the fish if you want to get the state record because you got to take it to a certified scale. They're rarely right there on the lake, unless
we
you're
do
at
have a
OHIV,
catch category. We have a catch and release category.
Yeah, but I mean, when Josh Jones gets all those 15s and stuff down at OHIV, he weighs them right there at the marina, and they're still swimming. They're not state records, but. I don't know.
Yeah.
That is a shame that they gotta kill him. But
Well,
Did
yeah,
you
so I
find
had
one,
no
Nick?
bait of the week ready.
All right.
But because we're going to the national championship and we're inside of the no information, that's why I'm unprepared with the bait.
Yeah, sure.
So
For
it's a
sure.
mystery bait this week.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All
And
right.
if you know, you know.
I don't know. I do not
Shout
know.
out to Matt Arledge for getting me onto drops and stuff because that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's one of those.
So this is one of the clutch stickers. It's the back of it because the sticker is now
is
on.
that like a manatee? Is that a manatee?
My fancy
front
water
cover?
bottle.
Oh, there you
Along
go.
with-
Okay.
Don't forget those.
Yeah.
I can
Cool.
assure you a lot of those are going to get thrown around this week.
I believe that.
I can assure you.
Leslie, did you bring a bait of the week? What do you got?
I did. I didn't quite know if we were. Does it matter any bait?
Any bait. Doesn't have to
Okay.
be relevant to this week or to Chickamauga. Just whatever you want to show off.
This little puppy is the coolest bait I own. That there.
Dang.
That's awesome.
You're making
Yeah,
Trev
show that
happy
front.
right now.
This
So
here
cool.
is a custom-made sneaky rat that Eric had made for me. Look at that.
Jeez.
From, the sneaky rat.
That's
Look at
awesome.
that
That's actually
color.
a good color. That's a good color this time of year.
Yeah.
Got a little
Mhm.
chip on it. Funny story, when we went shore fishing at night one night and we wanted to, check it out or whatever. And I hooked it about, 50 feet in a tree.
Oh,
The first
jeez.
time. It was dark. I couldn't see. So we got it back though. And
Those things are not.
but yeah.
I've never
Isn't
had a
that
rat
cool?
bait. Yeah, that is awesome. I just started looking into
I
those
don't know if you
because
can. Yeah, look
Yeah.
at all the detail on that sucker.
that's
That's
badass.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
J.D. Scott, yeah.
Arledge
So
tried
that's
getting
my
me into
favorite.
rats, and those things are not cheap.
Mm-mm.
No.
Any of those rats, even the minis, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Buka
just
sells a
really
really nice one that's really good.
Yeah.
stay fishy. Thanks, Matt.
You stay safe out there. You too, Hammer. Is
Love
that
you, Hammer.
the
Stay
rat?
dangerous,
You got
dude.
another one?
What's that?
You got another one, or just the rat?
No, I have everything pretty packed. I have 3 little simple bags and a couple tackle boxes, and then Eric has the entire back of the truck filled with tackle. So
Yeah.
just in case.
I just thought of 2 more questions that I want to ask.
Oh, I have something also, Nick. Did you know they're doing a side? It's like a giveaway from Tackle Warehouse if you have a receipt. Did you see that?
A receipt from Tackle Warehouse?
Yeah, it's something about the series Steve has set up with Tackle Warehouse. If you have proof of a Tackle Warehouse receipt, you can get in on some $250 gift card giveaway or something like that.
Oh,
I'll try to find it.
I got lots of
That's pretty
receipts.
cool.
Yeah, just
I'll make sure I'll bring one.
Yeah, it has to be current. But
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I got an order 2 days ago.
yeah,
Nice.
bring it so you can join that, Leslie and Nick.
Eric's,
Yeah, we
Eric's
talked
calling,
about that with.
Eric's
Go ahead.
calling you out. He's saying you didn't get it out of a tree. Is he?
Yeah, we did. Or I wouldn't have it right here.
He might be talking about the mouse that you have in your pocket. Not
I
as
don't
much
know what
weed. I'm also not trying to start any marital.
Oh, I'm so literal. I'm like, yeah.
I was
No,
right there
he
with you,
did.
Leslie.
You're right. He did definitely get it out of the tree.
It's the royal we.
Yeah, exactly. The royal way.
We meaning him. Yeah. Okay.
Straws, did you
All
bring
right.
yeah, that's what he meant. There was no we there. Straws, did you bring a bait of the week?
I did not. I'd never
Did
do.
not?
I wish you guys would
I
let me
know.
know. I wish I could be part
I
of this
know.
podcast someday.
It
It's
was never an
every-
official thing. We never actually talked about it. Nick just started doing it, and then I started picking up on it, and I assumed you would pick up on it too. But yeah,
I wrote it
No,
on the test episode. I was just I was coming up with ideas, and I was like, How about lure of the week? Like that'd be awesome.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I'm in my
Instead
office.
of-
The only lures I have behind me is the ones that are hanging on the trophies. Every time I win, I keep the lure and I hang it
Yeah.
on the trophy that I
That's a
win
good
with.
idea.
Yeah, the
I
one
do that too.
that is missing is I think is that one. Wow, this is weird. Marty Hughes has that buzzbait. I won with a white buzzbait at Red Willow a couple years back. And Marty Hughes is like, it's just a little thing he does with his podcast. He's like, I always get the bait from the winner. Can I have that bait? And I'm like, yeah, you can have it. Damn, it's a $16 Jamaica boa, but yeah, you can have it.
Sure. Okay.
Somewhere's my winning bait is hanging on Marty's wall behind his podcast.
Well, that's
Or
cool.
Marty's
Or
just
his
been
kayak.
busting Bass's face with it.
Yeah, that too.
Yes.
I got a
Sneaky rest. Whew.
bait of the week, but I actually got a instead of a bait of the week, because mine's just going to be a jackhammer. I did an accessory of the week, which is those Calico's bait sacks. Those things, for anything with a treble hook, money in the bank. I can't tell you before I started using these things how many treble hook induced meltdowns I had from turning around on my kayak and getting caught, and then trying to unhook myself and then getting my glove caught, and then I'm both those things are money in the bank. And then the other one is I'm just showing because it's a freebie from Nick because Berkeley sent him too many by accident. The chop block.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not a glide bait guy, but I am going to throw that the next time I go somewhere that has crappie, because that is pretty cool looking. And I just finally got a proper swim bait rod. So, well, sort of.
Yeah.
So, some people wouldn't call it proper, but we'll see.
8 of them. Trev's got 8 of those baits. My goodness.
He's probably lying. He's probably got 16. Yeah.
I know.
He only throws 8 of them.
Yeah. So the questions I thought of. Did you have one, Leslie? You said you wanted to, or did you already ask it?
Did I have a question? I don't think.
Okay, I thought you said you thought of something too.
Maybe.
What I thought of. Do we know what stage of the spawn they're going to be in next week in Tennessee? I mean, they got to be around-ish, right?
That's why I believe they have it in this month there. At least that's my. And I'm looking at the weather right now, high 70s, 80s, and then the lows are 60s and 50s. So I'm going to say
You think you'll see some on beds? You thinking?
Oh, I'm
counting on it.
I'm hoping.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
I just feel like that's why I just feel like that's why he has it at this time down there.
Yeah.
But
and a tip on it's not tip and it's not info. It's let me give you a little seminar here.
General knowledge.
It's always the males that make the beds in the world of the bass. The males go up, they make the nest, they fan, the females sit out, and they move up. When they get their signal, they drop their eggs. Then the female moves out and moves down to the next bed and just keeps doing that process. That is the process. So females are always bigger than the males, right? So consider, once again, it's that pattern, it's the process of the fish, understanding what they're doing. You can target bigger fish during this time of year based on their movements. So
if there's and again, this is just general knowledge that I'm sure 90% of people listening know this, but if there's a male on the bed, try to find a relatively close, deeper area, drop off or whatever, and chances are there might be a female hanging around in that area waiting for the bed to be ready. I think is kind of how
she's probably under your
kayak.
She's probably directly under you. Like if you're sitting in 10 feet of water and you're staring at a male in 2 feet, the female's just running that contour line back and forth, waiting to move up, do it, move up, do it.
Yeah.
So
Craig had another question. Craig had another question. I lost it. Where'd it go? What bait will you throw the most? Do you already know, or are you gonna decide that next week.
See what they're chewing on.
I mean, you know what my answer was going to be. I already told Nick, take you a stock up on, what did I say? Morning Dawn. Morning Dawn in spring is just, dirtier water. If you get some dirtier water, sorry, the question wasn't to me. You guys.
Okay. To both of you, what bait will you throw the most? Well, I mean, the one that gets fish. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know how you're set up, Nick, but I have moving bait. You know, I mean, anything and everything that Bass would like. Even I know it's probably a little. Well, I even have top water, so like I have it, and I'll try it, and then whatever works will be thrown the most.
That was actually my second question. Your rat reminded me of it. Do you think you'll be throwing top water? Either of you?
Are we able to talk about this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's just generalities. Yeah.
I actually, I always try top water.
Yeah.
I'll throw
my
top
girl
water on ice.
My girl.
So
right.
It's not my favorite. Eric and I argue about it all. It's Eric's favorite way to catch fish. He loves that blow up or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll always have it. I always have it with me.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm like Leslie. I'll throw it on ice. If I'm out ice fishing, I'll bring a top water. Like I've always got it. Is it going to play? Who knows? What bait am I going to throw the most? Whatever they chew the most. Whatever I feel they're chewing on the best for me, I will throw that until my arm falls off, or I run out, or break them. And I've done all of each.
Try the top, the middle, and the bottom of the lake. So
yeah, they're gonna be doing something. I just don't know what they're gonna be doing. If there are ones on bed, you're gonna see them in all three stages, probably, especially with all three species. So yeah, I don't know. I've never fished Tennessee ever. I've never dropped a lure in the water in Tennessee, so I am going in completely blind, and I am just gonna go. Like I said last night when I redid baits, I took out a whole bunch of stuff that was not my strength, and I went with my strength. But I honestly don't care if they're biting a 2-inch robo worm with a slip bobber, I will throw that.
Yeah,
does not matter to me.
Honestly, like my experience going last time is just figuring out it's a lake. There's dirty water, there's clear water, there's weeds, there's ramps, there's deep spots, there's brush piles, there's anything and everything that bass like.
Yeah.
So however you like to fish for bass.
Yeah.
And what did you say? There's 60 miles of it?
Yeah.
60 miles.
Yeah. So
it's not Horsetooth where it's all rocks, no grass, steep walls.
Right.
Yeah. It is not that for sure. I've never been there, but yeah. It's Tennessee. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm so jealous. Yeah. Evan is asking, how many rods on average do you bring on the water on your kayak?
Well, I had 2 the last time I went out fishing because there was 20 without reels sitting in my house. I normally go my like, what do I feel like is too much? I normally stick right around 10. That's kind of my happy space. But if I'm really struggling, I go with less rods when I struggle, not more.
Yeah. Leslie, you're pretty minimal, right? You don't bring 10, do you?
I'm a minimalist, yeah. I have 5 spinning reels and 2 casting rods that are ready to roll. My kayak will hold 7. The thing about, I think Eric and I have talked about this sometimes when we do our little talks or whatever. The way I do something is if I'm fishing and then I find they're biting that presentation, right? Yeah. And I'm super confident in it, I'll rig 3 of those rods the same. So I might have 7 rods, but 3 of them are rigged the exact same, and the other 3 are the exact same, because that's how I'm going to fish. And I don't want, if I'm in a hurry, I don't want to retie. And I might have the same setup on those 3, but different color patterns. And so that's how I can do something quickly and figure out if it's going to work or not work. But usually 7 is what it'll hold. Yeah.
Right on.
For me.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we should probably wrap it up. It's been an hour and a half. I know you guys got plenty to do. Nick's got to get to bed and lay in bed awake for the next 6 hours, and then decide to get up and leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It won't take 6
Really
hours.
exhausted from not sleeping.
Yeah.
It
You're
will
better
not
off
take
just
6
getting on the
hours.
road.
If I lay down 2 hours later, if I'm still like wide, I'll probably get on the road.
Yeah. Well,
I've got everything packed. I'm just going to go through my clothes one more time. I've got to do some like sundries and some stuff like that and some hygiene stuff, and that's it. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Well, let us know when you do. I mean, we keep in regular contact, daily contact pretty much. So yeah, let me know once you're on the road.
Yeah, if I roll, you'll probably be one of the first ones to know, Flanagan.
Yeah. Well, right on, guys. We're excited for you. Everybody in Colorado is pulling for you. You guys are going to be awesome representatives for the club. We're just going to be pulling for you. We're going to be watching. We'll go, like I said, we'll go live next Wednesday, see how you're doing. Hopefully look at 5 pictures of 5 big bass on your Tourney X page. We'll pull all that up. Evan saying good luck.
Thank you so much.
Caden saying good luck. What's up, Caden?
Yeah.
Caden, what's up, dude?
Thank you so
Craig.
much.
Yeah.
Craig.
Yeah.
Man, you guys
I'm
are way
so
too
happy.
cool. Thank you guys.
So happy to know that there's more people there. It's good to know there.
It helps. It helps for sure. We had when I went with Chen and Arledge. It was awesome having some buddies there for sure. Yeah. So you guys are gonna have a blast. Definitely do all the stuff. Do the expo. Go to have fun at the dinner. Go say hi to Bailey and to Drew and to Christine. Just go say hi to them. It'll be awesome. It's a good time.
Make memories, because you never know. Like Leslie said, she never thought she'd get back to a championship, right? Then let alone get back to the championship at the place she was at the championship last time. So soak it in like it's your first time, soak it in like it's your last time, but also have the mindset that you want to get back there. So I'm just grateful that, this club has been created and the opportunities exist. It's so fun to look back over the 5 years and watch what this club has went through from its inception to what it has become now. We've got our own podcast now. It started out as we couldn't get 10 people. Now we're getting 30 people going. So it's so awesome. I thank everybody for the support of this club, all the people who support us, sponsors and everybody's watching the podcast. It's awesome. I just don't have the words, but go get them, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
We're all cheering for you. We really are.
And anybody out there who's not already in the club, who's looking at this, having FOMO, saying, "Man, I wish I was doing that." Sign up for the club, May 2nd at Pueblo. That's going to be a good chance, because we break 50, we're sending 5 people. And I think we could in May at Pueblo. I think we can.
Absolutely.
So if you're on the fence, you never fished with us, sign up on the website that's there at the bottom of the page. Come out, fish Pueblo. You never know, man. Lightning can strike. Even if it's your first tournament, you could absolutely be going to the national championship. It's Yep.
Can I send one alibi?
Of course.
I just want, and I'm sure Leslie will mimic this as well. Thank you guys for all the support. I've gotten so many text messages, Facebook messages, just with like good lucks and go kick some ass. And like, there's been some other stuff too. But like no bad vibes, nothing like that. And it's like that when, you know, if you get a podium or something, like all of a sudden, like a guy will just reach out and be like, dude, that was awesome. Like Trev, Chen, Jim, you, Flanagan, Eric, you know, just those core guys, Brian Weichel. I mean, just run down the whole list of everybody. Like Jason Lovell reached out to me just out of the blue, like, hey man, good luck out there, kick some ass. Like that stuff is so cool. And I don't know about you, Leslie, but that gives me a bunch of confidence going in. Like, you know, it feels like you've got some support, even if, you know, we're going, you know, 1,000 miles away to go, you know, hunt fish.
Yeah. Eric and I have talked about this before after our tournaments and stuff. I said, don't we have such a truly amazing group of friends? Everybody in this fishing, you know, that's ate up by it or just loves it and competing and all that. Like, we truly feel like everybody's really good friends, and we know, like, I know I love it when everybody wins or does well, and I feel the same. And really appreciate, like you said, everybody that says, you know, we're rooting for you and all that, and I think we're gonna go make them proud. You know what I mean?
I think so.
And
we
I think
know you
Eric's
will.
gonna, do a good job keeping everyone informed and all that. So this is just, now I'm getting nervous, you guys.
Yeah, me too.
That wasn't the
shout
point.
out to my work. Bullseye, thanks for giving me time off and putting up with all my crap.
And of course, shout out to
people.
Of course, shout out to Eagle Claw Trocar, who
absolutely
not only sponsors this event, but I know has given both of you a couple hooks here and there, just a couple, I'm sure. So
yes, sir.
Eagle Claw Trocar.
If you need anything while we're down there, Nick, we have an entire truck full of everything.
Same thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff too. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. And that goes for Kenny, and that goes for Mitch as well. If either of you guys need anything down there, if you guys are out, if you are listening, shoot me a call, shoot me a DM if I have it and I'm not actively using it. It's all you.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to the CKB family, right? Like
we really do have it good here in Colorado, because I've been to some other states, and it's not that they're bad guys or anything. They just don't have the same after the event get together, shoot the shit, you know, slap each other on the back. I didn't feel that same sort of vibe at some other states that I've been to. Again, not that people were dicks. It just wasn't the same, or maybe this vibe wasn't same because I was the out of towner. I don't know, but it just seems like we really do have a really tight and awesome group here, and people are genuinely happy when you two go, or whoever goes. You know, it's like when Ron Solberg qualified last year. How freaking cool was that? Like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Yeah,
that was the best. When I could announce Ron Solberg making it in top 3 at Pueblo, not just the championship, just making it, man, good for him. I'll probably remember that more than he will, almost, right? Like, it's so awesome. It's so awesome. And you know, the thing is, I've been around a lot of bass fishing clubs in the boat world in my days, and it's always cliquey, and there's always, this group stays over here, and that's not, I mean, we have our cliques, sure, everybody has their group of friends, but in the end, like you said, Matt, at the end of the day in the awards, we're all standing there and we're all cheering each other on, and we're all hoping. 20 minutes ago, we were just trying to stomp each other out. Now we're out hugging and slapping each other on the back and saying good job. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. And I hope we can continue with that attitude and that format moving forward in 2026, because I think this is going to be a really, really good year for CKB. I mean, we're hitting some good lakes, and we got a lot of open opportunities. There's a lot to fish. Let's go get it. Let's have fun. I'm looking forward to 2026.
45 days. 45 days to Chatfield, but you guys don't worry. You guys don't worry about Chatfield. You guys just
7 days
Chick
for
and
you
Nick.
and I, Leslie.
Chick and Nick.
I have one full day at work, and then I'm hitting the pavement. So yeah,
okay.
I got. Oh my
So,
God.
gotta let Steve Owens know. I mean, I keep saying this. It's just it's ironic that we have Nick and Leslie is our resident CKB chick, and they're going to a lake called Nick and Chick. Like
Yep.
Something is happening here, you know.
Yep. It's those universal vibes that Jimmy was talking about earlier.
I'm telling you,
this calls for a change in color.
It's written in the stars. Yep. Heads up! Look out
We're
now.
bringing it now, man. Don't bring out the blood. We got the blood rolling now.
Hell yeah.
Colorado people are coming for blood, Tennessee. You better look out.
Blood.
That's funny.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's end it on that note. That's awesome. Well, good luck, guys. We're going to say it 100 more times before you leave, but we'll check in with you next week. Like I said, we'll go live next week. If you can join, if you don't want to, don't. We'll talk to you the following week too, probably about the results.
Drive safe too. Drive safe. Make smart decisions.
Yes, drive safe. All right, guys. Till next week. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Right.
Thanks to everybody in the comments
guys.
too. We'll see you soon. Later.
Bye-bye.